what a show. So it was announced that the main event will be the men's Royal Rumble and the women's Royal Rumble was gonna kick off probably. It was like, and it was pretty much that. So it started off, I would say, with Liv Morgan and Io Sky, which is again, I love that Io Sky started off because she served, all her spots, and again you got that. So the thing when I would explain what this Rumble was, it was like it was just competitors coming in. Michin came here, then you got Chelsea Green, then Chelsea Green had to take everybody out, then she tried to throw them out. Then eventually got, I believe, Alexa Jordan Grace action. And then like she's out there and it's like she's got those big muscles and shit, and she's like really coquette. Like there's not much to explain about the Rumble. It was a really good Rumble, I would say. Still, I enjoyed it, but it's not much like dynamically tell what everything happened. More memorable things I could have made for the Rumble. That's what I could talk about. Nonetheless, as a spot, it was perfect. Whatever happened here and there, I really did enjoy that Chelsea thing there. And obviously, what you have now, and then you have the end of the finish coming up. Then you got, and I'm like, when are the top women to start? One is Becky coming, one is Charlotte Flair coming out. Eventually, she does, but when is AJ Lee coming out? I fucking forgot about Alexa Bliss. I'm like, yeah, okay. I think I've read that. I did read the report last minute. I was like, okay, shit, okay, whatever now. Because she came out and she got a big pop. Same as Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace is not signed with WWE. As a WWE Women's Talent, I would say that's phenomenal for her. But, bro, she came out and she was pumping up. Like, they pump job for Jordan Grace. People call her at this point. I mean, like, she got the muscles and all. She got everything. But she got everything to do with her pro wrestling. I mean, there's nothing else to say with her. And, her and Trinity, Naomi had a moment. It was a little cool thing they did there. And what else was there? I'm not mistaken here. I would say, if then Alexa Bliss came out, if I'm not mistaken. And then great pop to her. Wow. Like, big pop. The biggest pop of the Women's Royal Rumble, in my opinion. Huge pop for her. That was a big one. She had gone for 2 years. I mean, she was in her doll attire and stuff, which is like not that many people were a big fan of the gimmick. They can do well with the gimmick now, with Vince not being booked and in charge of it, maybe. I like the creative aspects of it. You got I think Rob Conway, I'm not good what his name. Who did the thing with Bray, who Triple H brought in as a comic book artist or whatever. Creative mind spirit. That was the way we go for it, but, that didn't end up happening, so we can move on from that. But so, that Rumble was pretty fun, actually, all the spots. Then again, you got counting down here, who's gonna enter, who's not enter. Okay, then eventually Charlotte Flair returns, and it's like, it's not as much memorable. It was a pretty damn great Rumble. Oh, I think I maybe forgot, Trish Stratus came in before Charlotte, and Michael's like, oh, she ran her 2,000 euros. Just like, wow, crazy amazing, isn't it? Like, she's wearing that gear that she wore in 2000 or something. So Trish Stratus is out there, and it's like, she's in the Rumble. That's a big pop through the crowd. Then you got again Charlotte Flair coming up, returning, which again they popped for that as well. They didn't boo her; they popped for it. So people, a lot of haters out saying, "Oh shit, this one, and hey, this one, this." Come on, this professional wrestling, man. Ping happens here and there. Charlotte Flair ends up winning and just going all in and just chopping the shit out of all women and just, dude, taking out everybody. It's chop, chop, chop. Move to this person, move to this person. Classic good old Charlotte Flair moves that here and there. And then eventually I would say the last entrance was Nikki Bella, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah. I didn't point this out right there. Maxine eliminated Ivy, so she got her revenge and almost she got eliminated. Nonetheless, other thing I forgot, but that was kind of memorable. But again, not too memorable. And then Charlotte Flair is out there, and then you get the final things with Nia Jackson also there now. And it's like, okay, are they really gonna do something unpredictable to do Charlotte Flair? Well, let's get into that, folks. And then they did what did less predictable, didn't they? Nia Jax eliminated most of the good field that was supposed to stay. Like, I was like, I don't want Bayley to win. I like Bayley, but I'm not up for it. Maybe she can win. What? Maybe she should go out in for Rhea Ripley maybe this time. There's something there in my opinion. Bayley versus Ripley and Mania. But it's like Bayley was a boring world champion. And I was like, I'm not interested in this. Like, she was legit uninteresting to watch. Nia Jax winning was better than Bayley, so nonetheless. But again, eliminated all the women. Nia Jax, wow, big pop for her. And it's like, great, good stuff. And obviously, Charlotte Flair ends up going over, I think, Nia Jax. And Nia Jax is like eliminated by Roxanne, I believe. Or Flair, I'm not sure. And like, I was like hoping for that moment Roxanne wins, but no, it didn't happen. And yeah, Charlotte went over. A lot of frustrated faces there right there. A lot of people online saying like, yeah, it was kind of predictable. Do I generally hate that she won? I would say so. Not too much, really. Because I really hate that she won. I'm like one of those people who like, oh fucking, she should not won. I can't stand it. I fucking hate Charlotte Flair. She's the worst character in WWE. I mean, she needs to change her gimmick or character or whatever, sure. And I hope she gets a little cool character or something here and there. But nonetheless, that should have been cool thing for Charlotte, and Charlotte and Boo probably was cool with it. Charlotte Flair ended up winning, and it's like she's been gone for over a year. So I'm not too mad about it, but again, do we really need Charlotte Flair in the women's division? Maybe on the one side, maybe on the other side. I mean, I'm good to see other women shine, but I don't care. Yeah, Liv Morgan came into her own, became big star in 2024. The MVP in my game for the women's division. You can argue it's Roxanne, and you could argue it's Nia Jax. It's a hot take, it's my argument take, but I'll take it up with you. Nonetheless, Charlotte Flair won, and a lot of people hated it. Quite some people loved it. Nonetheless, that was a condition hard shows. Moving on, Papa Edge, Paul Beck. From that, then we're gonna talk about the, I keep on saying that, keep on humming here and there. All right, fuck me. We're gonna talk about the men's tag team championships matches. I'm gonna say Rumble, but I had to change my land there. Yeah, that was quite interesting of a match. First of all, I didn't know it was a 2 out of 3 falls match in the first place. Myself was like, are you fucking kidding me? How the fuck they out of nowhere did this, man. They didn't even tell us, really. They were like, 2 out of 3 falls. Okay. I gotcha. I mean, could have been something else. Yeah, it could have been something else. But it wasn't. It was a 2 out of 3 falls match. And a pretty okay to good match. It was a good match, I would say. Not good. It wasn't bad. It was good. good to great. Maybe you could argue here and there. Finish is a good finish. Or great finish or whatever. The finish was great, so it was a pretty good to great match. And like it wasn't like what blew me away, because I've had them going out there, giving us TNA wrestling, giving us that NXT Takeover DIY versus FTR match for their revival, or the revival, whatever. But no, they didn't fucking give us that. They fucking said, "This is the fucking thing. That's the fucking plot. Fuck you, whatever." I know, that's it. It wasn't like what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be that NXT Takeover Toronto match. You know what I'm talking about, or some TNA Tag Team Classic matches in actions or something. It was none of it. Moving on to this point right here. Okay, now the man who was being terrorized on the internet nowadays, called Cody Lander. So Mr. Cody Lander comes out there, and he's out there, and he is, he's kind of wearing that Homelander Kyle look into it. He's out there, and he's literally, I would say there was a lot of things with the gear was wearing. And then Kevin Owens, and they just go fight, and it was brutal. It was brutal. And everybody was predicting a spot that they wanted to do. The El Generico versus Kevin Steen spot of Ring of Honor. I think the Battle of the World Battles or something. That was that ladder match they had for the championship. I can't tell you. Bro, I think Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are about to have some good matches nonetheless. I didn't say Sami Zayn is El Generico, though. I didn't say that at all. I mean, how could he be? It's like saying Mr. America was Hulk Hogan. He ain't. Anyways. A lot of changes. So, it's like a freakish amount of ladders. Kevin Owens just kept on taking out. Crowd started saying, "We want tables." And that didn't really happen, but nonetheless, it was just a ladder war, ladder shit here and there, and a lot of ladder spots. Kevin getting his back put into the corner of the ladder, like Cody flipping him over, and this he falls him like with his back at the corner of the ladder, and his back, and then Kevin putting Cody through the ladder, I believe, and then them just fighting over that small ladder, and then they got the Hornswoggle ladder, then Rob Heck, and then they got the freaking Kevin Owens brainbuster or fisherman suplex, whatever, shoot down the ladder, and then Cody in doing some crazy shit, and then Cody after that, he got up, and bro went nuts. This is when it ticked him. You again remember, since Cody has been in WWE, he's never been this violent. He's never been this bloody. This is the different Cena from Cody. I like what's say about Cena they won, but Cody was never this violent since he's been in WWE. He's been in WWE for 3 years now, and he's never been this violent. And oh my god, I can tell you, he was a killer out there. Homelander was born in him, and when he saw blood, he took advantage and he beat the crap out. He wanted to kill Kevin. He tried to end his career. He smacked his head on the table like he wanted to end his life there. Like a Homelander would, literally. And then he just didn't stop. He then saw blood. There was so much blood on Kevin's head. It felt like he got cut open rather than a blade job or something. But then Cody, bro, he smacked his skull. He don't give a frick what concussion this son bitch got. He fucking hated his fucking guts. Like, I hate your fucking guts. Ring of Honor vibes here. Say, that he smacked his skull right to the post so hard, and then he pounded on his skull. And against, I forgot to mention here, Sami Zayn ends up coming in this rumble. I mean, and then they do the spot here, there, and where Sami Zayn is now, and then finally Kevin and Cody have to. It was a killer match. I give this a 11.9 out of 10. It breaks the rating of the tag. Homelander himself, what person? Killed him. Side of Cody you've never seen in the Elite ever. Literally never to this day. I mean, killer right there. His shit, obviously, but again, Sami Zayn selling the effects of the emotions, what he was going through. Him being conflicted when the fisherman's suplex was done to Cody. Checking on both, and then Cody did the Alabama Slam. He folded Kevin's whole body, his skull, into 2 fucking pieces. There was no fucking way to stop it. He killed Kevin Owens. That's all that matters to him. And then to be the most vilest son of bitches and who don't have no remorse. He went out there. He first said, like he said the same year or something, that he brought this on himself, and then he stood in front of his body where Sami Zayn is trying to see what, like, how take care of his friend who's bloodied and battered, while his other friend is there cheering on and being proud of what he did. Ended this monster, as he said. Again, this is a Cody style you've never seen before, probably, like, really WWE in general, rather than the 3 years he's been there. But yeah, this was Cody Rhodes. This was Killer Cody. Hashtag Killer Cody. Put that out there for sure. Killer match. Killer ladder match for sure. Hashtag Killer ladder match. Alright, the main event. Again, this pay-per-view was perfect. It didn't need to go too long. It was just perfect. It needed to be 4 matches. Which is like, mostly War Rumbles don't do that. And then mostly when they've done matches, they do a lot of matches on pay-per-view. But they did so many matches, it's like, generally people didn't want to see at some point, like, okay, we have this match, we have this match, we have this match, we have this match. Okay, stop these many matches in War Rumble. Let it be a great show. And they did. And now it's time for the men's War Rumble. Kicked off with Penta and Rey Mysterio. People were thinking it was going to be Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. I would not be upset about that for sure. Whoop that Trick would have played at the Rumble, I would have popped for it. So Penta and Rey kick off, and they go at each other, and they go at each other. It's like, and then Penta's like, holds it back, but then then they fight. And they fight, and they just go at each other. Then comes out, I believe, Carmelo Hayes, I don't know, Chad Gable, and then Otis comes out, and then you had Carmelo Hayes, and the rest of the cavalry comes out, and then you have Braun Breaker coming out finally. But then you got freaking Speed coming into War Rumble, and Bro was out there to win the fucking whatnot or what. Speed, dude. Speed was in the War Rumble, and apparently Akira was taken out by somebody. That's what I could know from it. Speed is in the Rumble. Speed comes out there, and the crowd is going like bananas, crazy. Speed is helping up Braun Breaker, and then he gets the Sue spot, which everybody fucking popped for. It's a big thing everybody fucking loved. But then he gets turned into a meatloaf piece of nothing. Well, Braun Breaker just spears him into ages. He didn't sell that. I felt that Braun literally speared him into ages. And then from out, and then freaking Otis just chucked him onto the table. I believe he got injured. I believe, oh my god, he's like pissed. He was angry or something. And on a animation mention here, brother calling Marquette out at the Royal Rumble. It's like for Saudi Arabia next year, 2026. He called Roman, he called Rey Mysterio. He's like, I want all the smoke. I'll be ready next year. Mark Henry, like I think the thing just knew Mark Henry was grow watching him. Like, come on, makes sense. I mean, there was nothing else to say about that spot. The speed is just like I might have known Jacob had really actually put him like, hey, dude, what the heck? My dad's retired. He can wrestle you. So I'm gonna bring the dream off of your ass. Nonetheless. So it was a great thing here and there, and then you got, Jacob Fatu coming in, and then you got Jacob Fatu for cleaning house. He was cleaning shop here and there. Straight up, and then you had Roman finally coming in. You got Joe Henry coming in, which I didn't mention. Who, again, big talk. Say his name, and he appears, and he did appear, which was supposed to happen, I believe. And then he comes in, and the crowd's going crazy for Joe Henry because we believe in fucking Joe Henry, because we do actually. Nonetheless, we love Joe Henry and believe in it. So the crowd's going crazy, and everybody's up to, yeah, Joe Henry. Joe Henry's out there, and it's like, he's beating the crap out of everybody. Sheamus is just laughing there. So then it's like, he's just standing there like, oh shit. And it's like crazy. And then Roman comes in. He got this big thing. Oh, bro, everybody got out. Joe Henry got let our own reigns. Sheamus got our own reigns. Braun Breaker obviously got our own reigns. He cleared the field. It was him, I believe. And then Drew McIntyre comes out. And then Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre, and then Alex Jones out. Then Jacob Fatu's there, and then Jacob Fatu gets eliminated with Braun. And I think Roman eliminates Braun. Or Drew probably does it. I don't remember well enough. But then you get that going on. And then eventually, there's two other people coming out. AJ Styles comes out. What a cop for him. That was quite notable with the team that he should have, actually. I mean, come on. Obviously, his training team is harder thing. Even with his phenomenal team, he comes out, he's popping there. AJ Styles, dude, comes out. The crowd goes nuts for him. Then they got John Cena coming in finally. That was Finn Balor, Damien Priest on the west. Then you got CM Punk, and then eventually Seth comes out, and then dude, the holy shit, entire fucking place will know. We got Jey Uso coming out, then you got, it was a mess, an insane mess that we all love to see. I mean, star power. It is really there. So much star power in them. The amount of star power in the world. They went out and they fucking nailed it with that. So much star power. The thing, AEW can't draw a dime to them, really. You think about it. They won't. They won't be able to. WWE is just telling better stories. No, AEW. I'm pick at AEW, but let's be real here. Oh, and again, so much star power. Roman, Cena, Seth, Punk, and then they all go after each other, and one of them goes out of chair, Punk, and Rollins go at each other, hate them each other all together. Then Cena and Roman, and then AJ goes after him, and then Balor, and then freaking Drew McIntyre, It's like it's Pam Modi, that's what I can tell you. I was Joe, so yeah, I was out there, and he joins the fray. 2 minutes to get eliminated earlier on from Jacob Fatu. And then the crowd is just loving this. They're enjoying this. Drew McIntyre did like a powerhouse trip with Jacob had to beat up everybody, to beat him up. And they just go up doing this like crazy. This pandemonium or something you'll say is like insane shit. And eventually Logan Paul joins in, and they got and the Damien Priest was there, and this is like a 10 front, and then everybody clears out. Mostly it's like Logan get Damien Priest gets eliminated, Damien Priest gets eliminated, Drew McIntyre gets Damien Priest, then you got Uso Statins getting eliminated by from Logan Paul, which again was very smart by Jey. Smart by Logan Paul doing that thing he did. And then you got Roman and Seth trying to eliminate each other. And then Punk comes, he eliminates Roman and Seth, and it's like, holy shit, these two top guys from the Rumble. People were like, oh, they really want to see the Rumble, win the Rumble or whatever. But they wish they kind of did a Shield thing, trying to clean up the house in a way without really interacting with each other. They played into it for the crowd fans a little bit, but nonetheless, like Seth, Roman, they get eliminated. Punk gets him by Logan. Roman's out there looking at Punk like, you eliminated me, like CM Punk eliminated Roman and Seth. It's like, how dare you take this away from me? He's like conflict, and then Seth comes into like a steal of the ring, little suck up of him. I don't want to say this, but he stomps Roman's skull so hard that like his body and his soul left his body. People like thought the freaking, but he just didn't stop. He went to Paul Heyman, he started saying, "Oh, Paul like this," and he freaking give him a middle finger, and he's like, "Take this up your ass." Wonder stomped him so hard on the skin, stabbed. And he took Roman out completely. They kept on beating Punk, and then the Punk kept on beating him. It was all chaotic shit outside, and that's what you fucking look for. They got Logan Paul, Jey Uso, and Cena, which again, nobody thought was gonna happen. And I'm gonna wrap it up where early tomorrow will be. So yeah, CM Punk. Then after Logan Paul gets eliminated by Jey Uso or John Cena, I'm not sure who, but I think John Cena later will lose. Logan Paul, he did him close line here. And then got Jey Uso and Cena, which they have their back and forth here and there. But then when they go outside of the freaking, they have a little bit match. Go outside the ring, they have their back and forth. Cena's going on each other, and it's like, Cena's gonna win. Hey, no, Logan Paul, Jey Uso slips. He pushed up. Man, he won the fucking Rumble. I mean, really, Jey Uso won your Royal Rumble. Nobody expected. Nobody in their right mind thought that this was possible. Nobody over there thought that this is a thing that would happen, but it did. Jey Uso won the fucking Rumble. He is going to the main event WrestleMania. When it was happening in the ring, I was like, maybe it could happen. Maybe there's a chance. Because, I thought of the story right there. I thought of Jey Uso's overcoming. When they pushed it in, it started plotting in my head. Oh, they might go this way. I was like, no, see, that's fine. But dude, I'm one time. Great guy. This episode. Congratulations, Jey Uso. Space.